so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know when coaches are being dealt with and come in contact with, they love to get their hands on those unnamed sources. When they know that I think they got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the rumbling starts,
and he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on the snap.
They go play action now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a throw here, hauled in. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that nearly an opening drive by INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 for deep in their own territory.
For a chain mover, they're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
The Bengals drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Working with a 2nd and 4. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Left is ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback.
And sometimes all of your best laid
Oh my God. Fumble on the fucking goal line.
And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Burrow on play action. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
You don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown! How fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Mixon.
Man.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
I say if you don't start, what happened?
They'll give it to Mixon.
Miss a tackle.
Nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
A handoff, running left, Mixon, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Burrow. The quick slant caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Shit, Ashton.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun. He's got room to run past the 20. And running with power here. And finally taken down at the 15. 110 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
Not a call.
On 1st down, Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3.
Oh, kill it, nigga.
Past the 25 into 26.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going.
Win it, come on, man.
They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. In fact, if anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Through one corner, 13.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. Man open, it's Jamar Chase complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side.
First down. Here's Burrow.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Look at that, man.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
That nigga's nice, man. Defensive player of the fucking year.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there.
Ashton Davis. Jumped the fuck out that shit.
And took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20.
BK, good sack, boy. Man, you're going nuts.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to...
Don't knock what off, bro. I can't get no sack with my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I played this nigga before. It's the bitch ass nigga that was cheating.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass.
The nigga that was cheating with his players and shit. Half the niggas in the wrong spots and shit. Positions that they not supposed to be playing. It's that nigga. Remember this nigga.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says,
"No, that's not him. No, that's not him."
I just need something right here.
I like him.
Result there. Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Ashton, that's a pick, Ashton. Come on. The nigga need to pay. Stop going at you. Pick that shit off. That's fine.
Completion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And they go play action now. Burrow.
Fumble. Yes, sir.
And it's scooped up.
Yeah, bitch. I like that one.
27-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
Same way.
And maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
Oh,
And he
that
fires
shit
one.
looks
It's
like
intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
that shit looking like a man.
Late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on.
and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
They go play action with Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. 17-7. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And the Jets set to receive this third-quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Yeah, that nigga, I remember playing this bitch. It's the bitch that run that, what's the caller route I was telling you about.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll look to throw now. First down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
The BK, I think they be getting sacks, dog. Nigga really need it. Why you have nigga be working, bro?
Come on, AK.
Yeah. That nigga be getting sacks, bro. Okay.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. I certainly know that I, for one, would
give that nigga some burn.
When this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. That was a nice play.
That is a situation where
you did.
You just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point.
2 sacks right now in the second.
Sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
And his maximum speed there, according to the next-gen stats, 21.9 miles per hour. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene.
Let's go, Hamilton. Let's go, Josh Allen. Fucking sack, boy. Get the fuck out that bitch.
So maybe they want to go to a zone.
Boom. Locking that shit up, nigga.
Tackle Penny.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big
Go
giveaway.
get that bitch. Get that
You and I both know
No,
coaches are
fuck
always
that.
preaching ball
That
security, and none more often
that
than
bitch
right here in the
fast.
second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here, getting 3 points at the end of this drive.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon.
Turn.
He's met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage. That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
On first down, Mixon. And he's brought down. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Play clock down to 2.
Nixon. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
First and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Here's a run with Nixon.
Oh, we here, man. Stop playing.
And that's going to lead to a third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Kill him, man.
He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Jabari Zuniga able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. So out comes the
fucking goal line stop.
Second time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have
That was tough, Killer. That was tough as fuck.
Take it in at the 3.
Too tough for that. Why am I not broadcasting that?
He's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Charlie, you ain't getting nothing I got. So just go away. Nope.
Like, that shit right there was like some tough shit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy.
Could you sense the relief, though?
Things like that, I need to have them.
And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better.
Yeah, when my game's over.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup.
They'll bring it and put it right there. I don't care.
Be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield.
I need you asking me like you asking me. Like, you gonna go eat? See
I
me
would rather
playing.
for it to stay in the box.
Then let it stay in the box. Let it stay in the box.
Action with
If you're not
Wilson.
gonna eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm playing the game. You see me playing the game.
Set it down right there. Go.
Then don't get it. I'm not asking you to.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd
Set
down.
it down right there.
I didn't say that. I never told you that. Never said that.
You just said set it down right here.
That's not what I was saying. Alright.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
I said I want to eat cold food.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. There's a nice move. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020.
We ain't getting shit deep, tell you that.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and
Those
long
deep
after
shots,
the hold.
bitch. Well, that short shit.
Wilson
Played you before.
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Work with me, partner.
No,
this is
Charlie.
a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles.
On play action, they'll throw.
I think that's a great question.
Now this nigga experiencing issues and shit, bro. All of a sudden, bro. 24-7. Going into the third.
A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
There you go. Dude really quick.
What happened?
Nigga really pulled the plug. Dude pulled the plug, bro. Move the chat, bro. You gotta start keeping them chats up to the bitches over.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Don't matter, you can let the nigga do it.
That nigga left the league.
Yeah. The Browns it?
That is gonna do it for this third quarter.
Hold on, this might be the wrong chat.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, I think so.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Second down, here's Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Up of 3.
His path
Why didn't you put him outside?
In a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Burrow will throw.
Give me that shit, man. Ashton. Fucking Davis. And I'm going home.
This nigga is the GOAT. I'm telling niggas, he's goated. Give me that shit.
Touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for
Another goal line fucking stop.
But the momentum
I have hell getting in this fucking end zone.
End zone to end zone. What a tremendous play.
Asher don't go up to superstar to this shit? Hey, bro. You feel me?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
He sets to fire deep.
What's up, Holden? Go and hit the quarterback.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in the middle of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase.
That nigga, man.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Like, when you going aggro? Like, when do you think it's a good time to use the acrobat? Like, let me know.
Just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Don't pick it. Oh, my God.
It's incomplete.
As a defensive back,
Oh,
you have some
my
weapons at your disposal
God.
that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
To the air again, Burrow. Finding Knox there, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big
That's
play,
terrible by me.
often
Golly, that's terrible.
The pressure got to him.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Complete at the 1.
Good defense.
But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Make sure you give all 3 of them one.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw,
they'll fight over it. That's why I said
look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
There he is, where's Precious?
53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Right?
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I gave her one. No.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Out! Out!
And take his lunch at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Don't give them no more crust.
Nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
You ain't getting no more, so get out of here.
from the gun. They'll try to run it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Love that shit.
How the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever.
What's your score, bro?
Occasionally, they could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Oh, fucking. 21-19. 21-19.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they are able to spike it, cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson, and we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. They were really hurt by their defense.